Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Rational Investors TRI Crypto Countdown. TRI's, what is this? What top 100 crypto review? TRI's, let's talk some crypto smack. I don't know. Hello, everyone. We've been doing this show for quite a while now. Back to the Rational. We're live on YouTube, so that's good. 3 people! Woohoo! It's so much funny when we do these things live. Paul's here. Hey, Paul. How you doing this evening, sir? Actually, it's your morning. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm okay. I'm just wake up and looking at the charts.
Right on. Right on. So Paul's with me. We'll talk a little crypto. We had Ben on the call there a few minutes ago, and then all of a sudden Florida internet just exploded, so I'm not quite sure if Ben can make it back or not, but I hope to see him shortly, or I guess we hope to see him shortly. So welcome back to the Frivolity. It's just you, Paul, and me, Adam. There's nobody else here. But what the hell, let's have some fun. Maybe we can find a half decent name or two to look at. I have my beverages all ready to go. Should be nice and hydrated. And let's have some fun. As I said, we've got Paul in the house. Paul, if you want to get a chart deck or your newsletter ready to go to do a nice little summary of what you're seeing in the marketplace, totally awesome. I think it's great value added for everybody watching. And then we can probably check in with the our little crystal ball reading exercise, which I think, if anything, probably goes to show that we shouldn't be in the business of crystal ball reading. It usually doesn't go very well. Hello, hey, yeah, there's Ben. Ben's back. All right, so we were worried that the great state of Florida just blew up or something like that, but you're okay?
I'm okay. I'm back.
All right.
Sorry about that.
See you, bud.
I think I just had to.
How are you this evening? How are
I'm
you
doing
doing
great,
this
thanks.
evening?
Yeah, happy to be here.
I don't know. I think audio's a little bit out of whack. But,
all right. I'm doing great. Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah. I think we're playing a little broken telephone game though.
Okay.
So, if anything, I will try and speak in charades. You can see my camera, right? So I'll do, like, how does a Ben go? No, that's not how a Ben goes. How do I do it? Hey, Ben, pay attention over here.
That'll do.
Just kidding. You're awesome. All right, so I was just reminding Adam on YouTube. I think we have a total of about 2 or 3 people watching. So I think it's just a few of us tonight. Just the cool kids, right? That's how it goes. Hey, look at that. Our viewership just doubled. Woohoo! Anyway, I think I put these notices out on Twitter and Facebook and stuff, but I can never remember. Actually, Paul, you've been doing a great job retweeting all this kind of stuff. So maybe some of your viewers from your Discord group and stuff might want to pop in and take a look at what we're doing here. Who knows?
Yeah, I just posted.
All right, cool. Well, there you go. So all 50 of your...
Not too many people online at this hour, but...
I guess that's it, right? Your audience is over there in Eastern Europe, so it's not exactly the time of day for people to be watching YouTube videos for them.
Yeah, they will watch later.
All right. So let's check in first off with our prediction crystal ball reading business. And I have to give hats off to Nick. Not Nick. Nick's long gone. To Paul. Paul, his dogged bullishness finally paying off.
Yeah.
He's the big winner this week. Way to go, Paul. That's great.
Yay!
Yay, way to go, Paul. In fact, actually interesting, Ben and I were both even a bit sanguine. We were expecting lower prices. So, as you can see, we rallied a whopping $500. Hey, another person, snowboarding JJ. Nice to see you, sir. Over there on YouTube. So, hats off to Paul.
Yeah, even a broken clock is right 2 times a day, so no big deal.
There you go. Yeah, see, I mean, at least the broken clock, he's just stuck on bullish. I'm bullish, damn it, I'm bullish.
Yeah,
So eventually the damn market's gonna
yeah.
rally.
I'll have to be right sometimes.
All right, hey, well, don't discount yourself. Hey, you're awesome, man. You're a superstar. So anyway, fun to see, and of course we're kind of skirting the issue. Ben and I suck horse, you know what's. So anyway, Ben's awesome, but Brian, man, it's if anything, half of the reason why I like doing this is because, as I've said repeatedly over the years, opinions, meh, you know, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you can go on hot streaks where you almost seem bulletproof, but then all of a sudden the fates just totally turn on you and you can't do a damn thing right. It just drives you crazy. So that's a trader's life. You know what it is actually? It's a human's life. It's just that's the hallmark of being a human being. Being a profitable trader and running your small business of trading effectively for profit, very, very different proposition altogether. And you just can't run an effective business like this. I mean, no offense. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody has an opinion, just like the other thing. And usually most of the time they stink just as bad. But you can't run an effective business off of opinion. You know what ends up happening, which really sucks? I don't mean to beat a dead horse. You all know this story. But what ends up happening when you just sort of, you are like, I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the best. Bitcoin's awesome. And, it works great on the way up, but Bitcoin price can't keep going up indefinitely. You have to go through some of these correction periods. Then you start getting a whole bunch of internal indicators that are kind of saying, you know what, price probably not going to go up much longer. But you're just so one-minded, Bitcoin's awesome, Bitcoin's the best, that you actually end up ignoring that. And the people that follow you and come in at the top of the market, they end up buying the top. And then they, in this kind of scenario, they could potentially come back and want to do you physical harm because they are down substantial amounts of capital, money. So it's kind of dangerous exercise getting into the prediction business. And if anything, we've had now what 5 different panelists. I think a pretty good sort of cross section of society. And nobody's opinion is really any better or worse than anybody else's. We're actually probably all about equal. Anyway, it's kind of fun and also a great exercise. It's kind of, and by all means, Paul gets the, if anything, what we should do each week is throw like, I don't know, Paul, you smoke cigarettes, so I don't know, maybe we can pitch in for a nice cigar. And the winner of that particular week gets a cigar or something like that. They used to do cigars. You don't really hear too much about cigars anymore, though. Do they still smoke cigars in Romania?
Yeah, some people.
Some people. All right. Anyway, we'll buy them a pan. We can go to Australia. We'll buy you a pack of Australian cigarettes for $55 a pack.
Too expensive, no.
I mean, that's as bad as like I would remember guys that would spend like $50-$100 on a cigar, right? And that's a pretty nice cigar. But geez, the poor people in Australia. If you're a smoker, man, what's this world coming to? Oh well. Okay, so Ben and I suck. Paul rules. Way to go. Thought since the market seems to be trying to turn back up a bit, and we haven't really looked at our list in earnest lately, I thought why not? And we did, I guess, like top 30 or 40 names here. It'd actually be interesting to see if half of these names are still in the top 100. Is there any way for us to get this symbol quickly off of this, Ben? Ben, do you think maybe like what we could do is we'll put in, I don't know, if this is asking too much, then just tell me. But we'll just maybe throw in another column here and just put the symbol. And it might actually be listed over here somewhere. And then that way we can just sort of, like Mr. Do Kwon, and I don't think Luna's in the top 10 anymore, is it? That kind of thing. I don't know.
Cool. Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay, cool. So what I thought we'd do, and maybe Ben. Oh, there you go. Hey, yeah, nice. Ah, that was quick. Nice job. All right, you badass motherfucker. So look how easy that is. Nicely. Okay, so what I thought we'd do is, we talked last, and like, it'd be cool if we had a date on this when we last sort of dug into this. I think it was probably about 2 or 3 months ago. But you can see we put a date reference here, and I might even, let's put in another row above, and then we'll just move this down here. So if we can think, well, actually, we could probably just look at the actual chart. It'll tell us exactly when we did this. There we go. So what is that? Oh, damn, it's zoomed out, of course. What does that look like? Maybe February or so? Oh, here we go. February 2nd. Actually, so that's, good 4 or 5 months ago, eh? So let's put over here 02.02.22. That's interesting. Interesting date we picked to do that, eh? Okay, so basically, what's that? About 5 months later. Let's see if the picture looks any better. And then also too, let's see, because we had a lot of, well, we're in pretty good trade location, but we didn't have any momentum divergences, and we didn't have much price structure. So it'd be interesting just to see how things look. So this was the old view. We were sitting at 36,900. I guess I don't know whether, obviously that's a trend line. But I guess in this environment, we were kind of thinking Novogratz was talking about the market trying to pivot around 30,000. So, I don't know what the best chart is to work off of here. I guess maybe we'll just go over here. Let's go. Is that the same one? Yeah. Okay, so let's go, I guess, daily. Boom. All right, so I guess our mid-February report was January, February. Right there is where we last did our last report. If anything, anybody's been following these videos of late, I think we've been a tad bit cautionary of late. And, sadly, unfortunately, I think now we've got this AB. CD, work to the POC. This is the old breakout high right in there. So, oh boy, still looks like we got further to go. If we're really lucky, you can see momentum is trying to point back up here. This is dangerous though, because it's not like, we're surging on strong volume here. It's fluttery volume. And it's sort of like, oh man, I guess if you really want me to get going, I wouldn't hold out for a massive rally here. And unfortunately, we got that 4-year cycle. So we're still working our way through the backside of it. 2021 was basically our peak. I'm a huge fan, of course, actually, and I don't know whether we want to go off of the